What we know is the price of food and power keeps going up. Now add on the top of all of that, the trade war. New Yorkers need a break, but tonight people living in rent-stabilized apartments learn just how much their rent is now about to go up. Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon with the new numbers.
Freeze the rent!
Though they demand a rent freeze each year, tenants of the city's nearly 1 million rent-stabilized apartments rarely get one out of the Rent Guidelines Board. This Queens resident says her landlord is worth $60 billion.
This landlord can definitely afford it.
And this advocate translated for a tenant in Chinatown.
As a home care worker, I pay over 30% of my wages on rent.
But in the annual compromise that first sets ranges for rent hikes at this preliminary meeting of the board, no one was happy. The 9-member Rent Guidelines Board has 2 owner representatives, 2 tenant representatives, and 5 public members. Tonight, they decided on ranges of 1.75% to 4.75% hikes on 1-year leases, 4.75 to 7.75% on 2-year leases. Tenant members objected.
I think that the data this year overwhelmingly shows and justifies the need for a rent freeze.
But landlord groups like the Small Property Owners of New York say the same data shows their expenses up 6%, and any less of an increase is disappointing.
We know property taxes are increasing, insurance is at an alarming rate, water and sewer. Con Ed has just asked for an 18% increase.
Ann Korchak says she knows tenants vastly outnumber small landlords like her, but the shouting and disruption wasn't productive.
I can't imagine those public members. Who wants to come back and do that again?
Next year, they may not be back if there's a new mayor.
We're demanding that the next mayor pledge for a rent freeze, and it won't be Adams, I got news for you. And it won't be Cuomo either.
The other Democrats running in the primary do support a rent freeze. One of them even stopped by tonight, saying it's too bad the range didn't start at 0.
So no matter the final decision that this board takes, they will be increasing the rent.
The rent increases within those ranges for 1- and 2-year leases will be nailed down at the board's final vote after a series of public hearings. No date has been set yet for that vote, but it's expected to be in late June. The mayoral primary is June 24th. In Long Island City, Sonia Rincon, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.